Since its foundation in 1980, Ferrotec has polished its unique, distinctive technologies and launched a wide range of products, primarily focusing on the semiconductor market, and greatly expanded its presence on the world stage. In the fiscal year ending March 2022, we had 133.8 billion yen in net sales and 26 billion yen in ordinary profit, both record highs. Let's look at our growth strategy for the semiconductor equipment-related business segment. The semiconductor memory market is being boosted by the expansion of communications and network demand, the use of AI in applications such as automated driving, and investment in data centers. Over the medium and long term, rising use of applications such as the metaverse is expected to drive an explosive increase in demand for semiconductors, such as the chips used in 3D image processing. The governments of Western and Asian nations are therefore actively supporting semiconductor investment, and we are aiming to expand our business around the globe. Demand is growing for our mainstay material products as the result of increasing new investment in semiconductor production equipment and the high operation rates of semiconductor manufacturers. In order to meet the growing demand for fabricated quartzware, we are planning increased production in China at our Dongtai plant and our Hangzhou plant, and a second phase of increased production in our Shangshan plant. We are also planning to enhance our ability to provide development and prototyping support to semiconductor production equipment manufacturers through our Yamagata plant in Japan. In the area of fine ceramic products, capital investment from the semiconductor market is growing rapidly. So we are further increasing production at our Jiangdong plant and will begin increasing production at our Shangshan plant. At our Ishikawa plant in Japan, we develop and manufacture machinable ceramics products such as probe cards that are used in wafer inspection processes. In October 2022, we plan to complete construction of a second plant to meet rising demand for high value-added products and to increase our fine ceramics production. Demand is also growing for the abrasion and heat-resistant CVD-SiC products manufactured in our Japanese Okayama plant, so we are adding a second wing to the plant. We also plan to increase production at our Shangshan plant to meet the demand of the growing Chinese market. Demand for the silicon parts used in high-temperature semiconductor manufacturing processes is also rapidly growing among equipment manufacturers and device manufacturers. That's why we're increasing production in our Chinese Yinchuan and Shangshan plants as well. We provide 65% of the global market share for vacuum feed-throughs, core products that use ferrofluid technology. They are essential parts of semiconductor production equipment. In our metal processing and machine assembly contract manufacturing business, the expansion of the semiconductor market is driving increased demand for vacuum chambers, robot components, and unit assembly. We are expanding business in this segment through initiatives such as deploying new state-of-the-art manufacturing machines in our Shangshan plant. We are also considering expanding production in Japan. In April 2022, we established a new manufacturing subsidiary in the Malaysian state of Kedah, which borders Penang. In response to strong demand from our customers in Southeast Asia, in the future, we will establish a mega factory for metal processing, robot assembly, and the supply of semiconductor-related products such as quartz and ceramics. For our process tool parts cleaning service for Chinese-based semiconductor companies and OLED and other flat panel manufacturers, in 2021, we began operations at our new Guangzhou plant in Guangdong Province and a third plant in Neijiang, Sichuan Province. In Tianjin, we increased our production capacity by relocating our plant. In the future, we will strive to expand our cleaning business even more proactively through our 6 locations and 9 factories. Semiconductor investment is also booming in Japan. So we are expanding and enhancing our semiconductor-related products in Japan as well. We plan to continue reinforcing our production capabilities throughout the world. In the area of semiconductor wafer production, in Yinchuan, China, we are manufacturing the silicon ingots used in the fabrication of semiconductor wafers. In Shanghai, we manufacture 4, 5, and 6-inch small diameter wafers, as well as 8-inch wafers. In Hangzhou, we manufacture both 8 and 12-inch wafers. 12-inch wafers show a great deal of promise, driven by the tide of nationalization in China. By the end of 2023, we will establish a production system that increases monthly production volume to 200,000 wafers to meet this growing demand. As for epitaxial wafers, we are building a new plant in Lishui, located in Zhejiang Province, with the aim of further increasing production from our current capacity of 60,000 12-inch wafers per month. Reclaim wafers are regenerated to like-new quality, so they can be reused multiple times. This significantly cuts costs for device manufacturers. We are mass-producing reclaim wafers in our Tongling plant, located in Anhui Province, and by the end of 2023, we plan to expand our capacity to produce 200,000 reclaimed wafers per month. Our new plant in Tongling, Anhui Province, develops and commercializes SiC single crystal wafers, anticipated as the 3rd generation of semiconductor wafers. We currently have installed 110 SiC crystal growth furnaces, and we are aiming to increase monthly production to 65,000 wafers to meet demand for power semiconductors used in 5G RF components, electric vehicles, medical equipment, and other devices. Another pillar of Ferrotec's business is the electronic device business. We command the top global market share for thermoelectric modules, which enable accurate temperature control, for which we have the world's highest production capacities. They're used in the automotive, semiconductor, biotechnology, network communications, and home appliance industries, and our business is still growing. Therefore, we will further establish in our new Shangshan plant a production capacity of 3 million units per month. Power semiconductor substrates are the key to lower power consumption. Demand for DCB substrates is growing, led by the need for manufacturing equipment efficiency improvements and demand for use in home appliance inverters. We plan to expand our production capacity from the current 1.1 million substrates to 1.6 million substrates. We will also increase our monthly production of AMB substrates from 200,000 to 450,000 to meet rising demand for electric vehicle inverters and other devices. We also plan to increase monthly production of DPC substrates for optical communications such as 5G and data centers to 800,000 per month. In addition to our current production sites in Dongtai and Shanghai, we will also build a new plant in Zhejiang, Sichuan province to meet the needs of the rapidly growing market. We have also established the Power Semiconductor Technology R&D Institute in Dongtai. This will reinforce our research and development capabilities for the next generation of power device substrates and materials. The automotive-related business has been positioned as a particularly important long-term business segment. Thermoelectric modules are already used in climate control car seats, and expectations are high for even larger-scale mass production of these products, which are used in applications such as cup holders and also in the temperature control of CMOS image sensors used in advanced driver assistance systems. In the future, we will also expand our business in the area of temperature sensors for use in onboard vehicle devices. AMB substrates for power semiconductors are effective at reducing power consumption and are increasingly used by major automobile manufacturers around the world. In the future, demand for these products is expected to reach beyond electric vehicles to trains and other applications. We have an infrastructure of over 30 subsidiaries in China, and we aim to list 4 of our group companies, including one equity method affiliate company, on the Chinese Stock Exchange. We will thus establish Ferrotec China's head office in Shanghai, as this will enable us to strengthen our research and development, financial management, and personnel recruitment. Ferrotec is also working on implementing digital transformation and automation for inspection systems, transport systems, and warehouse systems, and other equipment used at many manufacturing sites in China. We will improve our production efficiency and maintain our high quality by upgrading our facilities into smart factories. The Ferrotec Group will continue to do fair and equitable business with high-tech companies in the United States, Europe, Japan, China, Southeast Asia, and around the globe. We will focus on SDGs requirements for achieving sustainable growth, led by our corporate mission, and continue to grow as a company that contributes to the people of the world.